Welcome to Mechanicy Stuff.
Welcome to Mechanicy Stuff. We're back on the P38 Range Rover for today's adventure. We're going to try and change this little rear stat on the blend motor. The bloody motor's just dropped off. I was wondering if it's one of those, if that part and parcel of it has been the connection on that. And shit, the Range Rover, isn't it? Land Rover. Right, if you like this sort of stuff, please like and subscribe. Press the bell icon, remind you of future videos, and tell your mates. And also, a big thank you to everybody who's subscribed. Cheers, let's get on with it. Let's see if we can do this. I've got one of these sucky things from China. China. It's supposed to suck the solder up when you've heated it. But to be brutally honest, I'm not having much luck. Well, it says not bloody doing it. I'm trying to get majority of it off. Well, that did it. Trouble is, I'm bloody ham-fisted. There we go. Look at that. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Hard. I mean, it's doing what it says it does. I think it's just me that's not. Not very good. Right. What we're going to do is to try this one here. Just see if we can melt that one. Yay! Right. You might just be, I'm trying to retrieve it. That's the old one. And basically, it's run out of cycles. But they've only got 500 cycles apparently. Land Rover put the cheapest of the cheap in a, in the top of the range car. That's wipes. But the cheapest chips, I got these off eBay for, I don't know, it's about £5 or something. That literally about £1 a piece. So now I'm going to try and put that back in there. I'm hoping it's left the 3 holes. But it's, oh, it bloody has as well. I don't know how I can do this really. It's like I've got to hold it and solder it at the same time. I wonder if I can just catch one and I'll put a blubber solder on all this. Oh, it's fine. Oh. Right, we've been naughty. I'm going to bend one at tabs over. That's it. Just reach my solder. Hoping. And like I said, I wonder if you actually should bend them all over. Were they no, they were straight when they came off. Right. What I'll try and do is shaking like a shouting dog. Why won't you mount, you bugger? Supposed to be soft solder. Ah, it's pushing it through. Fucking Chinese shite. Don't know why it won't mount. Isn't that weird? It'll mount the bloody... There's one. Two. Three. Right, I hope that's not crossed the thing. Right. This blooming thing dropped off, and I don't know where it's dropped off from. So let's take that out. Take that out. Right. That has actually crossed the... Right, that's that at road. That's alright. Oh, it shouldn't look too bad, doesn't it? Apart from the fact it's not fucking soldered it in. Ouch. So difficult. I mean, they're an absolute set of pricks. Whoever designed this want to be kicked in the bollocks. Not even on a plug. It's all hardwired, so you can't fucking repair it. Absolutely infuriates me. Call themselves design engineers. That's dropped off. Good. So somehow we're going to have to hold that on there. We need to hold that. I wonder if I can just do it, hold it with my finger. Burn myself. Yep, that burnt it. Right, I've got it. Hope that's got it. Now, Mum, there's a little, it's got to be absolutely, oh, that's pretty solid. There's a little drive gear that goes in it. There's all to be sort of, it's actually there. So if it's off. Soldering's got to be pretty damn good. Because there's a little electric motor in there and a little drive gear. Oh. Well, that's pretty solid, isn't it? Right, that electric motor. Where did it go? It must have gone. That's somewhere. What? I don't know, there's only one blooming wire to it. I honestly don't, it looks like it goes like that. It's broken off. That's been a bloody problem then, bastard. Right, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this little connection here? Yeah? And that has snapped off here. Off this little drive motor. And I bet you that's why it's not been bloody working, isn't it? Right. Alright, we're going to have to leave this. I'm going to have to come up with either a replacement or a cunning plan. Thank you, Land Rover. Alright, cheers, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.